What the hell? Couldn't create a new recording. What the fuck? Like, seriously. I have fucking the space on my computer. Like, what the fuck's the issue?
We are live, apparently.
Oh, are we? Oh, there we are. Okay. Surprise! Behind the scenes.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. We had some technical issues, but it looks like that we are live and we are ready to go. Hopefully, it's Saturday, just past 9 a.m., guys. We got a lot of games to talk about today. We got full Bundesliga slate. We got full League One slate. We got a couple of games in Serie A as well. This is the last round of Bundesliga games, Chris. Today, there's a lot at stake for some teams. Why don't you tell me what's your best Bundesliga game of the day?
Um, let's see. Let me pull up the slate. Probably. Uh, Either both teams to score over in or both in that Leverkusen Freiburg match. I think it's going to be a high scoring game.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty steep price, though, and we have to look for value in that one a bit. It's minus 157. It's not that bad. I think that's perfect for a double is something because, yeah, we are expecting goals in that one. The lineups are out. The game starts in about 25 minutes. Patrick Schick, Lucas Alario are in for Leverkusen. Paulinho, Diaby as well. Uh, they have a goalkeeper that hasn't played a single second so far this season. So that might go Freiburg's way in this one. Freiburg has Holler and Jeong in as well. Grifo is in. Pretty much the best that they have to offer. They are missing a couple of players, but nothing too big of a deal for this Freiburg team. I actually am leaning towards Freiburg in this one at plus 200, Chris.
Yeah, I think it's a decent bet. I mean, Freiburg has more to play for. I think in this one, so there's a lot at stake for Freiburg in that match.
Yeah, there is. And like I said, we have full Bundesliga slate. We have every single game being played at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Uh, Union Berlin, let's start with that one for a bit. They are on fire right now. They're undefeated in their last 6 games. And Bochum has been doing well. Also, they have 2 wins in a row. Of course, they have nothing else left to play for. While Union Berlin, they can still get to the Europa League spot with a bit of a luck from the other games. But like I said, they are in pretty good form right now. They don't have any notable injuries, and I think they get a win here.
Yeah, I was looking at that, but I was also looking at over 2.5 and both teams to score is, both teams scoring pretty well right now, and I just think this is going to be a spot where we see some goals and maybe a lot of them from Union Berlin, but either way, I think we're getting up over three here, maybe at least 2-1 or 3-1.
Yeah. Uh, Morning, Michael. Morning, Kim. You know what? I'm actually looking at Union Berlin at over 2.5, minus 132, because the money line on Union Berlin is minus 345. I don't think they have been such massive favorites the entire season at all against anyone.
I don't think they've been that kind of favorite in their entire time in the Bundesliga for the last 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, that's this is quite a weird line that the books are offering, but it just tells you that the books are expecting for Union Berlin to get a win here just because they need it probably, and I do agree they will get a win, but we'll see if it's going to be a low scoring or a high scoring game.
Yeah, I think it's going to trend towards the latter. I think it's going to be end up being a lower scoring game here.
Now
Oh,
let's
sorry, higher
see
scoring game.
the
Excuse me. Sorry, higher scoring game.
wake up, Chris. Come on.
Stop it! It's 9:07. I haven't had my
Yeah,
I haven't
the,
I haven't had my Red Bull yet.
the sun has been up for at least 3 hours already.
Corey, you missed the transition. I said I haven't had my Red Bull yet. That was your cue to switch to the Leipzig game. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, yeah, let's go to the Leipzig game,
No,
Chris.
jeez.
We have Andre Silva in the lineup leading the charge, and Kuko is in as well. Emil Forsberg as well. Angelino, Kevin Koppel, Leiber, and Hendricks in the midfield, and Halstenberg, Orban, and Simbakar are the defensive three. Now, this is the team that has a lot of depth on bench as well. They have a lot of players that are usually the starting lineup on the bench. Players like Dani Olmo and Yusuf Poulsen could get in there and do something. Soboslai is on the bench. Guardiola is on the bench, the player that played probably the entire season on that left back position. Mukiele is on the bench as well. I mean, this team has a lot of depth, and they need to stay in good form because they are playing in that DFB Pokal matchup against Freiburg next week, and that is definitely the trophy that they would like to win this season.
Yeah, I mean, considering that Leipzig and trophies have been as far apart as me and a treadmill. I mean, it's not. These are two things that just do not go together. But they're. You like that one, right? Um, but you're right. I think this is Leipzig's best chance at silverware, and simply put, they got to stay in good form. And for me, Armenian Bielefeld hasn't been playing like a team that wants to stay in the Bundesliga. Like you look at their last 10 games, they've only drawn twice and lost all the other 8 games. So I think Leipzig's just got a ton more to play for here, and I think they come out and get it, even though realistically this game doesn't mean very much in terms of the standings for Leipzig. I think, like you said, I think they want to keep good form going into that DFB Pokal final.
I mean, let's be honest, a miracle would need to happen for Armenia to stay in the league to actually to get to that playoff spot because they have what is that minus 26 goal difference compared to Stuttgart minus 19, and which means they would need to win this game 10-0 basically, and Stuttgart to lose their game, and that is not happening, no way. So I think this is a good spot for Stuttgart because they know that they will at least get to that relegation playoff spot. But Arminia Bielefeld is going down, and they have nothing to play for here. All they can do is play for their pride and maybe to spite Leipzig. But I see the price drop in Leipzig. It was minus 400 yesterday. It's minus 315 right now. I don't know what to say about it, what kind of bets the books are getting, but definitely made them drop the price of Leipzig in this one.
I mean, they're probably seeing that like Bielefeld has been able to find themselves on the score sheet in their last 3 games. They were all against like Bochum, Hertha, and Cologne, but this Leipzig team, like you said, just has more to play for at this point, and they've also won 4 of their last 6 in the league, and they're also trying to, like you said, they're trying to fend off Freiburg and trying to also maybe make a statement here going into the DFB Pokal final. So I think this game just still means a lot to Freiburg in terms of holding off Freiburg for that Champions League spot.
Yeah, this price drop is actually allowing us to take a bit safer bet in this one. And that is Leipzig to win at over 2.5 at minus 139 right now. Yesterday that was like minus 60 or something like that. So I do welcome this price drop on Leipzig.
Yeah.
Uh, Morning, Erdem, Ms. Danica, thanks for joining us. Uh, Now, we did say yesterday, Chris, that we will do the parlays a bit earlier today just because we want people to place some bets on this Bundesliga game. And since they start in about 15 minutes, I would say let's kick it off with the parlays, Chris.
All right, well, you go ahead because all of mine are in the afternoon, unless yours are in the afternoon as well.
You cheater.
Oh, what, you wanted me to go to Bundesliga? I'll go to Bundesliga. That's no problem.
No, since you already have it.
Well,
Okay.
you know what? I can. You know what? If you cheater, I was trying to do everybody a favor and give them some time to get the games in.
What is your parlay then?
All right. Well, okay. Since you want to call me a cheater, I'm going to work on going for a 3-0 lead in the parlay challenge.
Ooh.
For mine, these are all going to be both teams to score. We're going to go with Rennes and Marseille, Verona in League One, Verona and Torino in Serie A, and Chelsea Liverpool in the FA Cup final. That's plus 331.
Wait, what did you say?
So all both teams to score. Um, Rennes and Marseille, Verona Torino,
Huh.
and Chelsea Liverpool.
And what's the price?
Plus 331.
Plus 331. All right. The bad news is that I like all of these, so. Uh, okay, I think one Bundesliga pick is enough for me. I gotta find something else now. Let's see, what do Italians have today?
Pasta.
They always have pasta. I
Yeah, we
love it.
do.
I gained like 20 pounds when I was living in Italy for a month. And that is not a good thing. I wasn't able to shake it off since then, man. It's crazy.
For
Uh,
a month, Goran's blood type changed to ragu.
Jeez, gee. something like that, yeah. Uh,
Quick, someone give him a
man,
1,000 cc's of marinara stat.
his pasta is dry. Uh, what did I want to take? Oh, I know what I want to take. I want to take that game in the Netherlands. Where are you? In the playoffs. Here you are. I want to take Roda and Excelsior over 2.5 goals. And Roma Manuel and over 1.5. I like that. The red. Venezia is horrible, let's be honest. They got nothing to play for.
I don't care what anyone says.
Um,
I still want one of those Venezia jerseys. Looks
well,
so
then
pretty.
get it.
What? It's, it's fair. Okay, fair point.
It's as simple as that. Eh? Uh, God dang it.
I love how I type in Venezia soccer jersey and it pulls up my local Walmart.
Do they offer it?
I'm like, you're not gonna find that there.
Yeah.
You're probably
They,
not gonna find that there.
they don't even know what Venezia is. Okay, I got my three-legger, Chris.
Okay, go ahead.
So I will take Leverkusen Freiburg over 2.5.
Okay.
I will take Roda against Excelsior that's in the Dutch Eredivisie playoffs. No, that's actually the Eerste Divisie playoffs for relegation and promotion. Take over 2.5 in that one. And my last pick is Leipzig to win and over 2.5 goals. That is for plus 288.
Oh, look at Goran deciding to possibly get on the score sheet today.
Yeah, just hoping you don't.
Huh.
No, I'm kidding. I hope we both hit
Yeah, so do
the
I. All
parlays
jokes
here.
aside, we don't come here to root against each other. We want to see everybody win money. We're out to beat the books, not each other. So
Yeah. So it's Red Marseille, both teams to score. Verona, Torino, both teams to score. And Chelsea, Liverpool, both teams to score for Chris. And for me, Leverkusen and Freiburg over 2.5 goals. Roda against Excelsior over 2.5 goals in the Netherlands. And Leipzig to win at over 2.5 goals against Arminia in Bundesliga.
Like,
There we go. And also, Chris, I got a bit of a bad news.
of
Wellington did not score a goal.
course they didn't.
Those sons of bitches.
Of course they were listening to our show.
Yeah, they lost 1-0. Again.
So, honestly, I don't mean to change topics, but someone just came across uh, my feed. Have you seen the odds for Erling Haaland's first year at City?
No.
Some of the odds are astronomical, but they're all viable bets. So you've got Haaland to score 20 goals in the Premier League next year at minus 200,
Jeez.
25 at plus 110, 30 at plus 700, and to be the top goal scorer at plus 500.
I think the most valid option is to take him as a top goal scorer.
Yeah. And then there's other options. There's versus props. Will Haaland score more than Salah minus 120? Will he score more than Harry Kane and Cristiano? Well, these are both the same. Harry Kane and Cristiano Ronaldo, both minus 200. To score away and at home versus Man United in the season at plus 300, against Liverpool at plus 550, and to score 3 or more hat tricks in the Premier League next season at plus 3,300.
I could see that happening.
And these are some of the last ones. Haaland to break the Premier League single season goal scoring record of over 34 goals at plus 2,500. To be
Jeez.
to be Premier League top goal scorer and City to win the league title is plus 600. To score more Premier League goals in 2022-23 than Sergio Aguero's debut season over 23 goals at minus 125, and to win the Pro Football Association Player of the Year plus 900. So these are like these expectations are like massive
Yeah, they
for
are.
Holland. I mean, in some cases rightfully so, but again, in year one, without seeing how he's adapted to the style of Premier League play. Remember, I don't remember if you said this, but or you remember me saying this, but I think Holland is going to have struggles early on next year. I'm not saying he's going to struggle the whole season. I just think he's going to have like one goal in his first 5 or 6 games, and people are going to call the move into question. All the critics are going to come out. All the boo birds are going to come out. But by the end of it, he'll be fine.
I mean, it all depends on the schedule as well. Like who are they gonna get the first few games of the season? But I mean, I'm not gonna say he's a finished player. That I mean, like well-rounded player that's has nothing to improve, but he's pretty much up there.
Yeah,
He's proven that he can carry the team. He's proven that he can lead the team, and with the players behind him that he will have, like Foden and De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, if he stays there, Gundogan is there as well. I mean, these are all players that can create chances for him at pretty much any given moment, and I think he's gonna have a lot of those tap in goals, pretty much. But I know that we think that EPL is a tough league, and in some ways it is a bit tougher than all the other ones. It is a bit faster, that's for sure, but
yeah.
I think it's going to suit him well, honestly, and I think he can get over 20 goals in the first season. Now, we'll see how many he can score in the first few games, but I don't think he will struggle that much, to be honest.
No, I don't think so either. I think, like I said, I think it'll be a couple game adjustment period, but he'll be fine. He'll sort himself out eventually.
Yeah. And I think he might be the one player that will make Jack Grealish shine a bit more than he is right now.
Yeah, give Grealish a target man and
Yeah,
watch Grealish rack up the assists.
exactly. Because this season he's been quite a bit of a disappointment, I would say. I know some people say he's a victim of a system, of a Guardiola system, but that's not really the case. He's been playing the same position. He's been playing in Aston Villa. He's had a lot of possession in his feet, so He just doesn't have a target man he had in Aston Villa back then, right?
Yeah, exactly. It'll be a definite change once he arrives. But I said, there's some if you're into like futures and stuff like that, some of those odds are actually really good.
Yeah. They read Borussia Dortmund on the money line and over 1.5 goal. I can't imagine that's a good price. No. I think that's a pretty steep, is it not? Because I think goals are expected in this one. And Borussia being minus 200 favorites, you're getting that what? At minus. Let me pull it up here. Jesus.
So hold on. So Borussia,
Minus 167.
I mean, that's not terrible.
I think Holland alone scores 2 goals in this game.
Yeah, they're just doing his thank you ceremony before the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, somebody asked about Parlay. Where is it? Oh, Darrell. Liverpool, I would skip that at least on the body line. Maybe take them to lift trophy. Union Berlin, yes. Mainz. Who's Mainz playing against them? Mainz is playing against
Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. Yeah, I would take that. Frankfurt has been horrible in Bundesliga, man. They got to the Europa League finals and they can't beat anyone in Bundesliga. Milan body line against Aston Villa. Not Aston Villa, against Atalanta.
It threw me off. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Milan against Atalanta. I think that's a good pick, honestly, because they are playing well right now on both ends. While Atalanta, they have been struggling the entire season. They could use a win here, but I think that Milan has a lot more to lose than Atalanta does. So Napoli is playing against uh, Genoa, minus 125 only on Napoli. That's a sufficient price, eh?
Yeah, yeah, that's
Sevilla is playing against Atletico Madrid. Oof.
bold.
Porto as the last game of the season, or no, there's one more after that. But Porto is the champion. I think that
Yeah,
everything is done in that one. Celta Vigo is playing against. Can't remember who they're playing against. I think they're playing at home because they lost against Barcelona, if I'm not mistaken, on the road. Monaco, yeah, Monaco definitely. I think they will get a win. They are on fire right now. What 9 game winning streak?
yeah, 8 or 9.
Yeah. Now, one of those futures you mentioned, Chris, has Holland outscoring Salah minus 120. Take that because Salah might leave Liverpool, so that's an automatic win for you. If the books will accept it after he leaves.
We'll see. I hope for his sake he leaves and goes on to bigger and better things like anything.
I don't think there is a bigger and better thing for him.
Of course there is. It's Liverpool.
No, 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 no.
You know my stance on Liverpool. That's the only reason why I'm saying that.
Kim Rodri is not going to Barcelona. Now, I was going to mention this Wolfsburg and Bayern game, Chris. Neither team has anything to play for. Bayern has won the title, yes. I'm looking at the lineups here, and Bayern is going pretty much all out. Neuer is in, Alfonso Davies, Lucas Hernandez, Upamecano, and Stanisic are the defensive four. Kimmich, Goretzka, Musiala, Thomas Müller, and Gnabry are the midfielders, and Lewandowski is in as well, which also might be his last game for Bayern since he wants to leave. And for Wolfsburg, pretty much the best they can offer, pretty much the best they had the entire season. It is a bit of a mixed roster. Some players are on the bench, but I don't know. I see goals on both sides, honestly. And with neither team having anything to play for, I think it might be a pretty fun game to watch.
Yeah, I think I like Bayern in both teams. Or sorry, I like Bayern in both teams to score Bayern over 2.5 because I do expect goals in this one. Um, yeah, like you said, Wolves. Like neither team has anything to play for, but there is a clear gap in talent between Munich and between Bayern Munich and Wolfsburg. And like you said, it looks like Bayern just planning to go for the win here, even though they don't need it. So, um, yeah, I think that's just kind of the way I want to go in this one.
Chris, do we really not have a Bundesliga game in Canada on TV right now?
I don't know. I've got the ability to watch online if I want to. So
That's disgusting.
there's
I
nothing.
know, I know the TSN has the rights on Bundesliga, so why wouldn't you have a Bundesliga game on right now when there's like 9 games?
I can't explain that.
That is crazy, man. I'm so disappointed, but I will find it. Yeah, the zone is they have gone downhill since that first season they had. I mean, they had what Bundesliga, they had Serie A, they had EPL, they had the Champions League. Now they don't have Serie A anymore. They have only EPL, the Champions League. They have Europa League, and they raised their prices,
Yeah,
and they put on the ads.
yeah. I'm sorry if you're paying for a price like that, you shouldn't have to put on the ads or you shouldn't have to
Exactly.
put ads. And not only that, I get it. You know, the price on things goes up. There does become sort of a premium, if you will, as the years go by. But DAZN put all their eggs in too many in too few baskets, and then they started investing in boxing. And I mean, granted, there
Yeah.
is a market for that kind of stuff, but I don't know.
I'm just trying to pull up a game now. The games are about to start, guys, so it's gonna be an interesting end of the show. I think we see goals pretty much in every game in the first 10 or 15 minutes. But let's move on then, Chris, from Bundesliga. Let's move on to that FA Cup finals, which for some people is probably the best game of the day. Chelsea and Liverpool facing off at Wembley. We don't have the lineups yet. I do have a possible lineups here. So Salah, Mane, Diaz, Alcantara, Henderson, Keita, Alexander Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, and Alisson for Liverpool. Lukaku, Timo Werner, Mason Mount, Alonso, Loftus-Cheek, Jorginho, and Reece James for Chelsea, and Rudiger, Silva, and Aspilicueta as the defensive three.
Yeah, I'm to be honest. At least this is my view on it. When you look at those possible lineups, if those are the lineups that end up coming to fruition, I'm not sure how you look at anything except goals in this game because there's just so much talent on both sides. And you know, as frustrating as Chelsea have been to back as of late, they could still find the back in the net, especially when you got finishers like Timo Werner and Romelu Lukaku in there. So I'd like both teams to score. I'd like over 2.5. I'd maybe even like the combo of the two at let me see if I can find that price.
I personally have a preview of this game, and that is the first half draw. I think it might be a bit of a tactical battle. In the first half, it might start a bit slow.
Yeah,
And then in the second half, I think it might open up because I don't think that either team is too eager, especially Liverpool. I don't think they're too eager to go to the overtime and tire themselves out because they have a lot of big games coming up for them. And I'm pretty sure they want to get the job done here in the 90 minutes if they can.
yeah. I'm seeing both teams to score in over 2.5 at plus 120. So I think probably a great price. Like I said, like I said, you can't go wrong. I think with if you play either of those individually, either. I mean, both teams to score minus 134, over 2.5 minus 110. But keep in mind this is all in 90 minutes. So
Yeah.
if it goes to extra time, that's not gonna unless you have a prop or a book that lists that extra time is included. You're stopping at 90 minutes. So, but I'm you know what I'm also looking at, like you said, with all the important matches for Liverpool coming up, I do think they want this game, but I might look at the double chance on Chelsea in the drop minus 138.
I don't think that's a bad bet. Chelsea has been playing better as of late. They won their last game, what, 3-0 against, who was it, Norwich? Or no, Watford, I think. They will go for the win here because this is their only chance to get a trophy this season. Uh, and I think they will be a real threat for Liverpool here. We know that Liverpool has been far more consistent this season and overall a better team. But this is the clash between two German coach, and I think that the style of play will be pretty similar here.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be a game to watch. And I'm not just saying that because it's Chelsea Liverpool in the FA Cup final. I'm not trying to have a firm grasp on the obvious here, but I think it's going to be a really good game to keep an eye on this today.
Yeah. Let's see what else we are going on, Chris, today. We know that we have a full slate in the League One. So Monaco needs a win against Brest. Marseille could really use a positive result, at least against Red, but Red has to go for the win if they want to fight for that Champions League spot in the last round. PSG, of course, they have won the title a while ago, so they have nothing to play for. Uh, Bordeaux is going down, which is a sad, sad day for French football, Chris.
Uh, yeah, we talked about this when we were kind of, I think, off camera yesterday. I have no words for that because I mean, I was looking at it yesterday. Let me just pull it up really quickly while we're um
I mean, theoretically, they could stay in the league if they win both of their games, but that would mean that Saint Etienne has to lose their game, both of their games, and even then, Bordeaux will get to that playoff spot only. So,
yeah, they're not going to be full and clear of safety, but I mean, the writing's been on the wall the last couple of years that Bordeaux was struggling. Prior to this season, they had finishes of 12th, and 14th.
yeah,
But like look at the results before that. From 17-18 all the way back to 05-06, you only had one season where Bordeaux finished in the bottom half of the table. They were all top half finishes. There were a couple Champions League, some Champions League spots in there. They even had a league title back in 08-09, and
yeah.
it's just a disaster. And there's no words for it. And I mean, it's easy for me to sort of equate that to teams in England, like teams that have really fallen. Like I remember, I started watching English top flight football in like 03-04, I think it was, maybe even a little bit earlier. But you had teams like Portsmouth in there, Bolton Wanderers, Wigan Athletic, Sunderland, and all those teams are in like League One. I think even Portsmouth's in League Two now, and it's just.
Yeah.
I remember, I think Portsmouth had financial trouble and they got penalized. Like they got penalized some points, and that was big for
Same
their.
as Leeds. Like Leeds was one of the top teams in the EPL in the like 90s and early
Yeah,
2000s, and then they declared bankruptcy or something like that. They were kicked all the way down to what, fourth or fifth division, and they finally got back.
yeah, yeah. It was. Yeah, I remember I think there was a documentary on Leeds. I think it was like called the Damned United or something like that, and
Yeah.
it was a pretty good watch. But yeah, it's crazy, and you feel bad for fans of Bordeaux who have had such a prestigious club that's they're taking a tumble back down to League Two. But
Yeah.
if everything pans out, they should be back next year. But again, we've seen teams that we've said no, they should be back next year, and it's been like 2 or 3 years in that lower division, and they still haven't come
Yeah.
back up.
Bordeaux has conceded 89 goals so far this season,
Yeah, you're not going to win
and
many
that is
games.
in 36 games. That is just I don't know what it is, but it's not good. And that is the team that once had Ronaldinho in their lineup, and no, or I was thinking about PSG. PSG was Ronaldinho was in PSG, right? Not in Bordeaux. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was wrong about that one, but
Well, you look at you look
we
at.
have
I was gonna say you look at what Bordeaux's done this year. We'll get off this topic quickly in a sec, but look at what Bordeaux's had in terms of some losses this year. 3-0 to Monaco, 5-2 to Strasbourg, 3-0 to Brest, 6-1 or sorry 6-0 to Rennes, 5-0 to Reims.
yeah.
That's where all the goals. 6-1 to Lyon, 5-3 to Nantes, 4-1 to Angers. That's where your goals are going. You're not gonna have many wins if you allow 4 goals in a game.
Yeah, like Kim says here, the bad management has destroyed this club. Might be actually a good thing for them to go down and to see if they can fix that in a bit weaker league and get back then after next season. But they have a lot of work to do, and it's gonna be interesting to see if they can fix this or not,
Yeah,
and how fast. Now, I did found the game, Chris. I found Leverkusen and Freiburg, and I didn't mind that game, honestly.
yeah. That's not too bad.
Gladbach and Hoffenheim, we have a goal in that one, 1-0 for Hoffenheim. And Union Berlin has started fast. They are 1-0 up since 5th minute. All the other ones are still 0-0, but I think they should pick up the pace pretty soon in all of these games. Now, do you like anything, Chris, in that Rennes and Marseille game? We know that you have both teams to score in on your parlay, and I do like that pick a lot. But since Marseille has to get a win here, or at least a positive result, do you think they can? Especially if Payet will not be in the lineup.
I think they could because we use that old sports adage of one player not necessarily making a team, but while one player does make a team, they can have a pretty big impact. And I think that Ren doesn't have the luxury that Marseille does, where they can rely on maybe. I'm not saying rely, but you know what I mean. They can. It's not all squarely on their shoulders. They could lose this game, and so I'm just trying to get the League One table here. They can lose their game, still be sitting in second, and sorry, who's in third right now? I'm just trying to remember. I can't
Uh,
think of it off the top of my head.
Monaco is in
Yeah,
third.
so if Monaco, for whatever reason, doesn't get a result, they're still sitting in one of the Champions League spots. Um, Rennes doesn't have that luxury. They need to win to to leapfrog teams, and they've been playing extremely well. I think they've only lost once at home this season. I could be wrong there, but I think this is Rennes' game to lose. I think if you're going to take a side here, I would take Rennes because I think that loss of Payet is going to be big for Marseille.
Red has losses at home, one draw,
Okay.
and 13 wins, and they are
Okay.
actually the second best home team in League One this season, just behind PSG, who is still undefeated at home. But Marseille on the road is actually the best team in the league. They have scored 30 goals in 18 games, conceded only 14, 12 wins and 3 losses. They have been one of the best defensive overall this season. And I mean, they got knocked out of the Conference League by Feyenoord. They weren't able to score a goal at home, but I don't think they will push too hard in this one. I think they will go for the draw, honestly, because it's unnecessary for them to attack and to leave themselves wide open for Ren. But and especially with Payet, I mean, he is their leading goal scorer and assistant and their best player. So when you're missing your best player, it's never easy to play against the team like Rennes. So
Yeah.
I think I smell a draw in this one, honestly, especially maybe the first half draw.
Yeah, it was actually Gordon knows how much I love my draws, and that was kind of a game I was looking at, but I don't know. I think I'm still stuck on Ren here.
Okay, let's see what else for you. Chris, did you find anything else interesting for the rest of the day?
Uh, I was kind of fixated on the big leagues. I think I do like the draw in that Espanyol Valencia matchup. I think it's just two teams that are sort of just playing to coast out the string, and I think that one could end up finishing 1-1. So I think I went with a draw on that one. I did do my Ruffalo patented 3 draw parlay and see if that comes in, but we'll have to see if that comes to fruition today.
Want to give it out live show here, Chris?
I'll do it, but no one hold me to anything here. I took the 90-minute draw between Chelsea. I took the 90-minute draw between Chelsea and Liverpool. I took a draw in. Good lord, we just talked about the bloody game. Um, Espanyol Valencia and a draw between Verona and Torino.
Okay. Not bad.
I think I put down $75. It pays out over $3 grand. I
I
want
wish you luck. I hope you get all three.
to. Gord's like, I want you to win all three because then that means you're taking me out to dinner.
Also, we gotta wait for Nicholas to join us, Chris, because Bialbi is losing 1-0 at home in the 43rd minute.
Oh. So
Oh, yeah, that's the
spaghetti.
one. But there's time for them to turn it around.
Yeah.
They're in good form, and I said they have started attacking at the end of the first half. Good morning, Bella. EPL starts August 8th. I think that, Michael, yes, pretty much every league in Europe, at least the top league in Europe, will start about a week or a week and a half earlier, just because the World Cup is in November, so they will need to give uh, all the national teams about a week or two or maybe three to prepare that. So that's why it's starting a bit earlier.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the good news because we'll have a bit crowded still, and we'll have a lot of midweek games as well after the World Cup
Yeah.
because they will have a lot of time to finish up all the cup competitions, all the Champions League, all the Europa League, and stuff like that. So it's going to be a very crowded season.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
Stuttgart is up, Chris.
yeah.
Augsburg is up as well, and Mainz is up against Eintracht.
Yeah. I think we're not shocked by many of these results right now. We expected Mainz to be out on Frankfurt. Um, we expected Union to go up on Bochum. We expected Stuttgart to go on the front foot against Cologne. And Augsburg, well, you're playing Greuther Fürth. I hope you can go up early.
Yeah. Greuther Fürth, where are they in the standings? Oh, they are last. They are going down. They have been down since the start of the season, so there's nothing we can do for them.
Clearly, that clover in their logo didn't work.
No, it did not. They are missing a leaf, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. It's a two-leaf clover. It's one of the ones that got.
Also,
It's one of the ones that got run over by the lawnmower.
Empoli is up against Salernitana since the end of the first half, which means Salernitana has to go for it out here. If they want to stay in the league, they got to get a positive result in this one, Chris.
Come on, Frank Ribery. You left Fiorentina to come to Salernitana, and now you gotta step up. This is where Salernitana needs you.
He's actually not in the lineup. He got a red card last game.
Oh well, never mind. Salernitana needed you, and then you could decide to go be stupid and get a red card.
Yeah. And I honestly think he got it when he was on the bench. So, yeah, it was stupid. Michael wishes your Maple Leafs good
I
luck tonight,
saw that.
Chris.
Thank you. I'm scared.
They are gonna need a lot more than luck.
Shut up.
Are they not?
You don't have to say it.
You know what?
God.
I have a lot of Leafs fans at work, and as soon as they start talking about Leafs, I have so much fun with them because
Oh, you're a troll.
I'm. Oh yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah, okay. Yeah, all you Barcelona fans are trolls.
And have in mind that I don't really watch a lot of hockey. I don't know about it a lot. I know the players. I mean, all the big players, yes, but I don't really care if Leafs get a win or not.
Goran walks into his work and calls it stick puck and then hopes that he'll just get away with it.
Oh,
Don't
and I have a guy
suspicion.
that's. I have a guy that likes to watch a lot of football, and he's a Raiders fan.
It's okay, we can't all be
So
perfect.
I have a lot of fun with that as well.
Oh, yeah. Of
And he hates Tom Brady's guts. Like
course
he
he,
really, really hates Tom Brady.
of course he does. Tell him. Say two words. Say two. If he's a Raiders fan, say two words to him. Tuck rule. he'll hate you for the rest of the day.
You know what? I will try it out. Sounds like fun.
Just be like, hey, my friend that I talk soccer with said to remind you about the tuck rule, and he's a Patriots fan.
Are you a Patriots
Oh
fan?
yeah, I'm a Patriots fan. But see, here's the thing: people are gonna say, "Oh, you're a bandwagon Patriots fan." I've been a Patriots fan since '94. Okay, I was there
You were
for
born in 91?
yeah, because that was the first game I ever watched.
Okay.
And I was hooked ever since. I was because I was
Hooked
born a
on a
Leafs
feeling?
because I was born a Leafs fan. I was used to losing at the time.
You were born a Leafs fan?
Yeah, oh yeah, I was a Leafs dad, or my dad was a diehard Leafs fan. He is a diehard Leafs fan, and I was a Leafs fan even when I was a swimmer.
Well, you can always change the fan base and get
Goran,
some joy. And get some joy out of hockey, Chris.
Goran, how far is it to you? Get about an hour. I will drive to smack you.
All right. See you in about an hour.
Yeah, you're like I'm gonna relocate. You can't get here fast enough.
But we are done for the day, guys. Thanks for joining us. We did give out the two parlays. We got a Bundesliga going on. We've seen some goals in the first half, and I think there's more coming, so stay tuned for that. And as usual, there will be a bunch of videos coming up on YouTube later on today. I'll have previews. Chris will have previews. So the best you can do is to combine both of us in that 2-for-1 capper promotion, guys, and get hockey picks, get baseball picks, basketball picks, and get soccer picks as well. So we will see you again tomorrow, 9 a.m. sharp, guys. Hopefully without the technical issues we had today. And that's it. Enjoy your Saturday. Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
Dortmund just conceded.
And I'm fine with it.
Oh man.
Which means they will get it going right now. Niklas, Bialby is losing. I waited for you to tell you that. And I see you now. Yeah, that's it, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. It's nice and sunny out here. Hopefully you have some good weather. But we'll see you guys tomorrow, and good luck.
Good luck, everyone. Have a great day.